Hello everyone, welcome again to this channel. I don't know how to start, but I will start from the beginning. I live in Texas. Right now I have doing my research about one industry that is looking desperate right now for staff. Okay? And the only thing you need right now is obviously have legal permit to work in the United States, high school degree, and the another thing that maybe you need some kind of experience is maybe 6 months of taking care of older people, mean your grandma, your grandparents, of any expertise about caring another people, like nanny, like caring of older people, maybe like cleaning for a house lady or anything. These kind of things is going to help you, but sometimes could be not necessary. Okay, I will go straight to the point. I don't like to do. So straight to the point. Right now, in many hospitals in the United States, are multiple companies are hiring right now, desperate for people who doesn't need a degree. Yes, we need nurses. Yes, obviously we all always need nurses, but more than nurses, we also need patient care technician, patient safety attendant or patient observer, transporter, a phlebotomist, lab tech. Okay, now even cleaning, even food server, you don't need a high degree. Hospitals right now need staff. If you are going to work for a food server, before you apply, make sure you have your food sampler certificate. That is like $5 or $10 to get it in your state. Not in Texas, in your state. I don't know. In the state where you live, you need to get your food sampler certificate. That is like $10. You can get it in less than 1 hour, and that's it. Okay, that's the only thing you need. Now, hear me out. To every people right there, even if you don't live in Texas, there are many hospitals that are hiring right now. Every day, we are lack of staff for patient care technician, and I will explain every single one of them. Okay, who is a patient care technician? Maybe the word technician scares you, but no. Patient care technician is someone who is going to be the support of the nurse. You are going to helping to the nurse to clean the patient. Yes, you're gonna clean them, to help them with go to the restroom, sometimes make help them to eat, help them to walk around in the hospital if it's unstable, if it's high for risk, this kind of job, but mostly caring all the patient, but under the supervision of one nurse. Do you need a degree? No. The hospital will train you for that. Since the first moment, many hospitals paid your basic life support certification. It's a certification that you will get by the Red Cross America, American Heart Association, and help me is nothing out of this world. If you know English, if you understand English, you are gonna pass it. Okay, you can pay $50 if you want, or you can wait for the hospital paid for you, but I suggest you be ready, because hospitals will appreciate and will value someone like I have my basic life support certification of my CPR already, under another employee that, oh, I don't have it, I will have to do it. Which one will you hire? The one who is already and they can start to work right now with all the papers done with human resources, or the one who you need to first to make sure they pass the exam, forget the certification? Mhm. I remember the first time who applied with the hospital and I'm working right now, and I didn't put that I was taking care, that I didn't have experience as a nanny, or I didn't have experience at taking care of one older lady. I didn't put that. And also, I didn't have my basic life support. But after 1 year, I said, I really want to work in this hospital. I really like it. I paid my $50 from my wallet to get my basic life support certification. I paid it, I practiced, I get it in 1 day, I think so. And with all these papers, I get it. And also, previous they hired me, I also was looking for some jobs, some gigs that I was taking care of an older people. So they will be like my, if just in case the hospital called them, oh yes, she worked with me and she was taking care of me, so she have this kind of experience caring older people. Okay, so that is basically, you are gonna find a jigs. You can even if you take care of your grandma, you can tell that one doesn't need experience. You do have experience? No, but I taking care of my grandmother, I taking care of my grandpa, I taking care of any older people that lives with you. That experience matters. Okay, now that is patient care technician. There is another position that sometimes we say that they don't respect us because our job is kind of very easy peasy. That is the patient observer or the patient safety attendant. What is my job? My job is watch a patient for the next 12 hours, because in the hospital we work 12 hours. If you work full-time, 3 days. If you choose part-time, 2 days per week, okay? Because it's 12-hour shifts, and I just want to let you know that we have only 30 minutes break. Yep, that's what we have, okay? So the patient safety attendant is watch a patient who is high fall risk. Someone who is maybe has injured, has under surgery, he's uncomfortable being in bed and he's trying to get up off the bed, but if he or she walks, it's going to fall down. That is a patient called high fall risk, and you have to be there close so he or she doesn't fall. Because according to the data, 80 or 90% of patients who falls down has a high chance of death after 2 months or 3 months when they left the hospital. That's a real data. So make sure that any job that you have it is important. Okay? Now, we care also about patients who are come to the hospital because they try to commit suicide. Okay? We mostly are, our work exists basically for these people. And right now, every 15 minutes, someone in United States try to commit suicide. So your job, our job, if you decide to join us from any state you are, is going to help these people. We watch them from 12 hours straight, that they don't hurt, that they don't try it. You need to report the patient has a reporting anxiety. He's like, I don't know, he's start to anxious, she start to screaming, he's kind of confused. Every kind of thing you need to report to the nurse. Some of them require, they want medicine in order to calm down their mind. Some of them are like, this was just a mistake, this is not who I am, I'm not gonna make it, so they left hospitals. But some of them don't. Or there will be a patient who has like, what is this problem? The ones like suddenly shake their body, doesn't have control of their body, that I don't remember the name right now. This kind of patient, because they need required attention, and you watch them. So this is a patient safety attendant. Sometimes you're gonna be in a room with someone who comes from the jail because they did something or hurt them, and there will be a police with you. Sometimes don't. Sometimes our patient will have a restraints on their bed because of criminal or because they are violent. You have to be aware of this. Okay, so sometimes you're gonna find a nice people, wonderful people, but sometimes you're gonna find people who are very aggressive verbally, physically, and you're going to be under very aware of everything what's going on. So just make sure what is this kind of job. Okay, now there is another job called phlebotomist. Phlebotomist is the person who literally just take your blood and work with lab tech to analyze your blood, doing samples or whatever. I didn't find that I didn't approach too much, but I was doing my practice as a phlebotomist, so it's like basically take the job, work with the lab, and that's it. Now, normally phlebotomist, lab tech requires education. Even medical assistants require education. But right now, let me tell you, there are some hospitals that if you are brave enough, you can go and apply, just apply, or even show yourself in the hospital. Be brave, you know. There is no job that is going to knock the door for you. Hey, are you looking for a job? Let me go with, let me take you and let's find something for you. No, nobody's gonna do it. You have to find it for you. Okay, so sometimes I suggest you to go to your most close hospital and talk with the staff. Observe, just watch. There are some hospitals who let you in and you can go, and there are hospitals who has one requirement to identification or anything. You just go and try. Meet your closest hospital. How is the attention? Find for the people who are patient care attendant, patient safety, phlebotomists, lab tech, and ask them. Now, there is another, similar to the patient safety attendant, there is another one that is a virtual patient attendant. You are going to be in an office with 6 or 7 people in front of a computer, and you're going to be watching 12 people in a camera. Means 12 patients. And if any single one of them get out of the bed, is trying to pull the IV or take the kittens or restraints or whatever, immediately call to the nurse, to the charge nurse, to whoever is going to answer you in order to go and help the patient. That's easy peasy job. Okay, if you are desperately looking for a job, this is the industry that right now is hiring and looking for people desperately. But don't do it for the money. Do it because right now in the United States, there are thousands of people who are older people who need taking care of. There are thousands of people who are trying to commit suicide. Young, toddlers, teenagers, adults. If you want, instead of blaming the corporate, the government, instead of blaming everyone, you do something for your country. You do something for your community, for your people. Because it's easy blame, oh, the government doesn't do nothing, but we are just blaming, sit down, watching the TV, and we do nothing, same like the government. That doesn't have sense. If we are really pissed off because nobody is doing nothing, what are we doing? What we should be doing for our people, right? So just think about it. Now, this is the biggest news ever right now, okay? Once you enter to the hospital, example, you are a patient care technician or you are patient safety. Okay, that's the most easy entrance to the hospital. After that, you can start your own career. You know why? Because the hospital itself, all free, no discount from your salary, absolutely not, that your salary will not be impacted. Only when you get a new certification and move to another, your salary is going to grow. Because you're gonna start maybe from 16, 15 or 17, 19. I don't know which state are you from. You're gonna start from that one. But the hospital, and mostly every big hospital has this, that they have a big library where you can put, for example, phlebotomy class, AKG class, laboratory lab tech class, medical assistant class. You can join them for free. There will be nurses, charge nurses, doctors that maybe in that hospital or in another hospital that belongs to that hospital is going to train you, educate you, and give you a certification. With that certification after, from PCT, patient care technician, you can move to be a laboratory tech, an AKG tech. The AKG tech is the one who watches the movement of the heart. The heart. If you have a family who is maybe suffer from some kind of bypass, a stroke, or any kind of things, this one is your opportunity for learn more about that and help your family, your friends, or whoever suffer from this. The hospital will pay you for give a job, will pay you for training, and will pay you for grow your career. And if you want to become a nurse, that depends of you. But right now I'm telling you, there are multiple jobs in this country. Now, to every person, if you know any psychologist, they are going to get tons of jobs in the AI, because there is 2 or 3 website companies from Canada and United States that are hiring because they need kind of professionals in the mental health online. Basically, there will be a website, I don't know, hospital something, that you will join. They will deduct from your Medicare. You talk with someone whenever you feel anxious, desperate, sad, depressive, and anything. You can call. There will be a highly professional, skilled people answering the call and speaking with you, talking about it, blah 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 blah, giving your medication, discount from Medicare, sometimes for free, sometimes don't. Easy peasy. So right now, the psychologists of every professional in the mental, there is going to be a high chance to improve more job opportunities in the next years, because this company is recently, there are only 2 companies right now. But we all know that millennials are the next older people, and we're gonna need this service, especially because many millennials we choose don't have kids. Sometimes we're gonna feel anxious, we're gonna feel depressive, and we're gonna need these professionals. Okay? Now, the another thing is, I forgot. About this one, this hospital, the older people, the mental health. So this one belongs to people who has a degree right now, right? But still, the same kind of position will be available probably in many hospitals, with degree or no degree, because you're gonna watch them. Okay? So right now, in the hospital industry, there are many things to do. There are many things to do. And probably there are some people who say, I don't trust them. Okay, it's okay. It's understandable. But they are patient. I'm going to tell you something, because I have been working 1 year, and from every 12 or 13 patients who are older, between 80 or 90, only 1 or 2 receive visits, even if some of them have kids. So have kids or doesn't have it doesn't make sure that someone visits you at the hospital. Millennials, I'm speaking with you. That is our future. We are the next one in that bed, with no visits, because probably we're gonna be divorced, because we're not gonna have kids. So I want you to understand what is going to be your future. So you need to be aware of that. And the most important thing, what are we gonna do about it? If I know if that is going to be my future, as a millennial right now, we have a big job. What I will need in order to this future doesn't look be too bad for me. I already know that I will be in the hospital. I already know that my bones, my body, everything is going to hurt me. What I'm gonna do it? I will not have too many. I'm not going to have kids, children, grandchildren. So what I have to do? That one is going to open your mind to find solutions. Because right now we are young, right now you are, I don't know, maybe if you are professional, even if you are not professional, you are going to be entrepreneur, you can find solution because that will be the problem of our future. What are we gonna do about it? Right now, we can take care of them. We can give their company, we can give them support, but that will be our future. Think about it. So, I hope that this video helps you. If you have any question, drop in the comments. Any kind of question related to the hospital, I will help you. I really don't understand why people don't find job. For me, it's very easy find job. And it's not like I study in Harvard. No, I don't believe in that one. Because as a Henry Ford said many years ago, I don't know if you watched the biography of Henry Ford. He said I like to hire people who are more smart than me. He was an entrepreneur. He was a businessman. He hired the best lawyer from Harvard defend me. That people from Harvard work for them. And until now, I'm pretty sure there are many professionals from many universities who work for big companies as employees. Yes, they get the best salaries, absolutely yes. But there are some kind of situationship that I don't want to be able to talk in a video, but I guess you mostly know. It's like that the best talents, sometimes they have been targeted for multiple situations. So I'm not into that. I'm more into Simon Squibb idea about what is your dream, or Simon Sinek, who said, what was the book of Simon Sinek? What's your why? Or Gary Vaynerchuk, who has been talking from the last 5 or 10 years, do something that you love and show to the world. There are many things. I work for a hospital. I am a brand ambassador. And plus, soon I'm going to launching a business, kind of business, but it's like a gig on Whatnot, only for the fun of know what is the experience of on live sales that Chinese are doing it right now. So if you have a high school degree and you want to know what is the best skill that you will like to learn in order to find easy job or anything, my best suggestion will be learn to sell. Sales is the best skill ever. You know why? Because when you present to a friend, even if you want to get one friend, you need to sell yourself. I like to do this, and I cook very well. I am very friendly. I am very funny. Whatever, and the another person is going to check if maybe we can friends, maybe not. You want to get a girlfriend, you want to get a boyfriend. You need to know how to sell yourself, how to promote yourself. The same happen with your education. Okay, I am just high school person, but I don't know. I love interact with people. Go in the marketing industry. Go in any field that is related to customer service. I forgot. The hospitals right now even need medical assistant. 3 weeks before, my friend just told me, hey, if you don't have any job, I just want to let you know my hospital just hire someone who comes from Starbucks, literally from Starbucks. She just have high school, but they hire them because they are desperately needing for a medical assistant. They are training her. So if you are fast learner, if you are proactive, if you really want to grow, if you really want to learn what's going on in the hospital industry, you just need to apply what I just said. That's it. There are many things. If you feel sad because you feel alone, because you feel anything, go to a hospital. Give them some smile, give them some support. Even hospital, we need volunteers, because we need people who visit people who never receive visits. So I just want to let you know, every one of you is needed in a hospital. Our older people doesn't receive visits. And dear millennials, Gen X and all gens, that will be our future if we don't have kids, because even if we have kids, nothing make us sure that they will visit at the hospital. I have been seeing it. I have very sad stories about it. Believe me. There was one old lady, she has dementia, and in the same day that was her birthday, because I was reading her profile for Know My Patient, the same day of their birthday, his son dropped her in the hospital and never again come back to see her. That kind of situation happened in hospitals in United States. And I am pretty sure most horrible situations we're gonna find. You're gonna see it with your eyes. If you are angry because nobody do nothing, well, now is your time to do something about it.